After a lengthy lockdown by COVID, today primary school students turned out en masse for classes for the 2022-23 school year. It is the first time since the deadly virus disrupted life that the children were back in their seats all together. Over at Grace Primary on the south side and at All Saints on the north side, principals told News 5 that day one was nothing short of sheer happiness.
Grace Primary Amara campus was never this busy, was never so full of energy for a long, long time.
Well, it has been bustling with energy. Parents are excited, students are excited, teachers are excited, administration excited because it's a new year, and so everybody was excited to be back.
But amidst the excitement of seeing all their fellow classmates and friends in one setting, the way they did before the pandemic swept through, children must also now adhere to strict safety protocols in order to avoid another pause imposed by the same virus. Principals for All Saints and Grace Primary, respectively, Colin Estrada and Diane Garnett.
We still have the safety protocols in effect. Parents and students, they have to use masks. They have to be able to spread out. And then also they also have to wash their hands. So we still have those in effect.
Each group of children have a zone, so they have to they walk within that zone. So zone 1 would be our infants, the lower ones. They use the main gate and wash hands, sanitize there. And even the teachers in each class have their own sanitization station, so they have their wash hand basins and all of that in their class. Everybody has to be wearing their mask. You have to wash your hands and all of that at the gate.
But a major part of the 2022 school year will focus on catching up with the children's educational advancement that was hindered for the past 2 years. Catching up for these students will likely mean extra time on campus.
We do diagnostic testing this week so that the teachers can assess where their students are. We sat down prior to this and talked about interventions. So we have an idea of what we want to do, but we have to see exactly where they are so that we know where to go. We'll do evening classes. For the upper, definitely they'll go back to their Saturday classes and morning classes as well. So a lot of that is going to be what will make a difference.
We know that there's a deficit, and that's why we have drills and with a new curriculum which is competency-based.
For the students at Stella Maris School, Principal Francelia Cantun says the rotation that the school entered into, having some students on certain days and the rest on other days, helped them to remain in the loop with their lessons. Now that everyone is back in a classroom together, the focus will have to be on each child individually.
We would take maybe a learning outcome, one in reading, one in math, in the different areas, and we would break it down and we modify it to meet their needs. So from there we would set benchmarks like at the end of maybe this month the child's supposed to be doing this, and so we break it down so that we can meet their individual needs.
With COVID vaccinations now in country and the existing strain not seen as one that is life-threatening, the hope is that the rest of the school year will remain as promising as it began. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.